What is happening, tabletop gamers? My name is LeunameGames, and welcome back finally to LeunameGames. It has been way too long since I've done a review on here. In fact, it's been way too long since I've done anything. I don't know why. But anyways, I'm back, and today I'm going to be giving my thoughts on the 2 to 4 player cooperative game Forbidden Island by Matt Lecock and published by GameWright Games. So Forbidden Island is a cooperative game, as I have stated, in which players are all adventurers that have found themselves on an island that has never been seen before. And on this island are 4 mystical treasures that have never seen the light of day. And your job is to work together to capture the island's treasures and successfully escape. But this island is alive. It sinks into the sea as you play. It's basically a race against time to capture the 4 treasures and get off the island before it sinks into the abyss with you on it. So what are my thoughts on Forbidden Island? The components in this game are nothing short of great. The tiles themselves, very well detailed. Artwork is very nice, both the tiles and the cards on both sets of decks. But the biggest thing about it are the artifacts themselves. The artifacts are superb. Amazingly well done, especially the fire artifact. It's probably my favorite one of the 4. Overall, the components are just flat out great. The main mechanics of this game are cooperative play with a little bit of set collection and fixed action movement, actions per turn. On your turn, you get 3 actions, and you can either move around the island, shore up sinking tiles, or flooded tiles rather, play cards that will help you win, capture a treasure, or use your special ability. Special abilities players get are one of 6 different types, and overall, well, they're all pretty good. It doesn't seem like any of them are overpowered, and after you get all your actions done, you then draw from a deck of treasure cards, which can be all good things except one thing. You're trying to get a set of 4 cards to allow you to go to the spawn point, or I guess the keep point of the treasure to capture it. And you're also trying to avoid drawing the dreaded Water's Rise. If you were to draw a Water's Rise card, you increase the level of the water and the island sinks quicker. So there's a fair amount of good options in terms of what you can do with this game, as well as some great ways to help work together, because like I said, with the character powers as of being different types and pretty well balanced, it creates some great moments of teamwork, like saying that, hey, I can fly you over there, and then you can shore up those 2 tiles at one time, or hey, you only have 1 card, I can give it to you right now, and then you can get it on your next turn. And there's great moments of teamwork like that throughout these games. This game actually can promote teamwork. And it's a game where you kind of actually need to work together in order to win. That is great. That is the biggest thing a co-op game needs in order to work. Now, this is not a perfect game, I have to say. There's 2 negative things that I have. And that first one is that the way the board you set up, you have to set up individual tiles in a certain pattern. Depending on how the island is laid out, you can basically secure victory by letting the island sink. In fact, I have an example for you showing up right over here. You can see, if you look closely, that the spawn points for the treasures are all really close to each other, or at least one of each one is. And then all you gotta do is just keep those afloat, as well as Fool's Landing, and you basically have the game in the bag. You can take as long as you need. If you were to lay it out like this, however, that's going to be a difficult time. So depending on how you are laying out the island, you could either have a really easy victory or basically an inevitable defeat. You're just trying to prolong it. The other big negative that I have with this game is actually the box itself. It comes in a tin. Now, I actually like the look of the tin. It looks very pretty. And I understand why some companies would like to make it as a tin, because they're really cheap to make. Definitely cheaper than cardboard boxes. But here's the problem with tins. They cannot stack very well, because if you stack them underneath another box, the lid will get indented and you basically have the top of the box ruined. And the second thing is along with the lid. It comes off way too easily. I cannot tell you how many times that I have just been like, just sitting here talking, and I see my box fall over, and the lid just pops open, and everything's on the floor. So that's the other negative thing I have about it. It's actually not hard to teach at all. This is a game in that you can really pull out for families if you want a really nice simple co-op game. Gamers would really like this. It's a nice little filler between bigger games on a game day, I think. Overall, this is a pretty solid game, and I have had constant success with it. One thing I would recommend, which I regretfully did, you know how on the box it says how many people can play the game? In this case, Forbidden Island is 2 to 4 players. Yeah, don't try to play with more than that. We've tried, and we failed like 3 turns in, twice. So yeah, don't go over how many people can play the game. Otherwise, this is a game that you would have a great time experiencing. I definitely enjoyed it. I would definitely recommend this game for both families and for gamers. If you're looking for a nice, fun, short, and I mean short, this game probably takes less than 45 minutes. Definitely would recommend Forbidden Island. I'm going to give Forbidden Island an 8 out of 10. So those are my thoughts on Forbidden Island. With all that said, I want to know, what are your thoughts on Forbidden Island? Do you like it? Do you hate it? Are you in the middle? Let me know in the comments below and we can have a discussion about it. Thank you all as always so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Also, if you want more videos and you like video games, there's a link in the description that you can click. It's my other channel, youtube.com/LeunameVid. Thank you all again so much as always for watching, and I will see you in the next video. And don't worry, you won't wait too long for this one. Later!